have survived 30 days in this lava world in Minecraft Hardcore mode. We recently moved from the village down on the floor up to these floating islands where we have our starter house built. And today we're going to be carrying on building on these floating islands with a mob farm. If you do enjoy these kind of videos, please do feel free to leave a like and maybe even subscribe. Anyway, on with the video. Day 30 is just coming to an end here in the lava world, and tomorrow on day 31 I want to try and do something a little bit dangerous, maybe not dangerous for me. So I want to try and get a little bit of life up here on this island and even up to the next one as well. And to do that, I think maybe getting an animal up here would be really cool. I do have 2 leads from when the Wandering Trader visited us. So I'm wondering if I can maybe drag an animal up the water stream here and get it to live on this island. Let's go to bed and then we will find out tomorrow if that's gonna be possible. Okay, so I've got my 2 leads right here. Let's go. I've got a really slow white horse right at the beginning of this world from a different village. Actually no, yeah, from a different village. And riding it is kind of painful, to be honest. It's actually quicker just to walk around. So I wonder if we can get him to just live up on the island over there where he can have a nice view over the world and I don't have to worry about riding him around. So let's take the saddle off of our horse here and put him on the white horse. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, look how slow this guy is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he needs to go up to the land in the sky. 5 years later, and we've actually managed to get to the water stream here. Okay, I'm going to take the saddle off just in case something bad happens. All right, we'll put you on a lead. And now we should be able to swim up and drag you up. Okay, it's working. The tricky bit is going to be getting him over the ledge, right? Okay. Oh, no. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. How do I do this? I think I'm going to have to put some blocks down. Oh my god, he's shaking his head. Come on. Can you get on there? Surely you can get on there. Stop spinning. Right, I'm going to break this moss. Yes. No. Come on. This way a bit. This way a little bit. He's here, he's here, he's here. Oh, no. Yep, no. Oh my god, this is so chaotic. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. I did not think it was going to be this hard. Come on. Alright, he just spins all the time. So he does, like, swim up here. This way a little bit. That's it. Over here. No. Why is it so stupid? Oh my god, now he's just hanging above the lava. Jeez. Come on. Just swim up and go on the cobblestone, please. Oh my god, this horse is slow in both senses of the word, I think. He cannot work out how to get around. I'm making such a mess as well. Yes. No. Oh my goodness, we did it. Thank God for that. Okay, let's put the saddle on. Okay, there we go. Welcome to your new home. Oh my goodness, that was painful. Right, now I've got a mess to clear up. Well, we have got that all cleared up now, and we have now got our horse living up here on the island in the sky with us, which is nice. He'll be able to even come up to this little island over here if he wants to, and even walk a little bit up that way. I'm pretty sure horses can't use ladders, so yeah, we should be fine for him just roaming these 2 little islands. The horse is safely settled in just around the corner there on the island now. So now we are ready to move up to this 3rd floating island, where today we are going to be building something pretty important for the world. We're going to be building a mob farm. And I've had a little think about how I want the mob farm to work, and I think I want it to be fully automatic. I was thinking of making it as an XP farm as well, but we don't really need XP. I'm not going to be able to get an enchanting table. I've got 1 diamond. I doubt I'll find a 2nd. And even if we do, we'll never find enough bookshelves to get any decent enchantments. So yeah, we're going to make this an automatic mob farm. And we are going to have the mobs drop into... That's not right. Anyway, we're going to have the mobs drop into a little 4x4 area right here. and then their stuff will get collected and put into this chest here. And the way we're going to dispose of them is, of course, using some lava, because yeah, we've got quite a lot of that. So I think if I go like then maybe put a sign here, the lava will be like this level, and I think that should get all the mobs. I think that will get creepers as well. We'll find out. Okay, so here is our little chamber for dealing with the mobs. I'm pretty sure that'll work. If not, I can leave this bit open and we can always come and have a few swings with our sword just to make sure we get all the loot. Okay, so we have a giant, hideous cobblestone box just built on this island now, which is going to act as our mob farm. We are going to build around it, don't worry. It's not just going to look this ugly just standing on this little floating island. But I've built what I think should work as a mob. I did forget slightly that lava lights up the world, so we might have to get rid of that and just go for the sword. We'll see if it works. But for now, we're going to put 4 signs like this. And then, okay, I need an infinite water source, so let's make it here. Like this, okay. Right, and then we should be able to put water like this, and then mobs will walk into the water stream and get pushed. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so I think we actually want the signs like this as well. Yeah, that should work. Double signs is what we need. Perfect. Okay, that looks a little bit weird, but this should work now. So if we take our water, put it here. Yeah, okay, that will push them into the lava whenever they happen to walk into water streams. Okay, there we go. So this definitely isn't the most efficient mob farm you can make, but I think it should be pretty good considering this should be the only place that we can have mob spawning in the entire world. So as long as we keep everywhere lit up, this should be pretty efficient. Now we're just going to put some torches up the top here, just to make sure it's always nice and lit up. That should be good. Yeah, okay, now how do I get down from here? Should have thought about that, really. Do I jump for the water? That feels stupid, but why not? Oh my god, that was close. Okay. Okay, you can make that jump. Cool. Okay, so apparently I have forgot to light up at least one place on the floating island. I don't have my sword. That's up in the chest over there. Great. I guess we just, like, run away and wait for them to despawn, right? Yeah. Let's just leave a torch right here, just in case that happens again. Right, let's see if the mob farm's working. So we should have mobs spawned in it now, right? We should have some stuff in the chest. Let's find out. 1 oak log. Okay. Doesn't seem to be working at the moment. I think it's probably the lava. I might have to get rid of it. Can I reach it? There's signs. There are signs on these blocks. Okay, let's go around this side. Okay, we've grabbed the lava, so it should be pretty much pitch black in the top bit now. And we'll see if we get any mobs falling down. I hear mobs. Where are they? Okay, they are falling down to here. Okay, if we could just find a way of killing them without lighting up the area, that would be brilliant. I have completely changed my mind on how I want this mob farm to work. I think it would be really cool if we could have it so it drops them off this floating island down to a little collection chamber down here. I could build a path going from the village down to here. Where the mobs would fall, they'd fall through the island. Oh, that would look really cool. Yep, that is definitely what... I have lit up the inside of the mob farm now, so we shouldn't have any mobs coming, which is good. Got a few goodies in here, but yeah, it's going to be a lot better if we have them falling down through the floating island here. Okay, so these are the 4 blocks which they're going to fall through. I think that lines up really well, actually. Yeah, it looks like it lines up perfectly. Okay. Right, so we want to make sure that the inside... that there's no places they can get stuck on the inside. So let's just make a little funnel for them to go through. Do not want to fall. That would be the end of the world if I fell, literally. Okay. Oh, man, it's quite a lot of stuff we're getting rid of, but it's okay. We can rearrange. Oh, God. That was scary. So I'm just going to unlight up in here. They shouldn't spawn straight away because I'll be too close. Should give us time to get out and fill in the holes. Okay. Nice. No creepers, please. Okay. Right. Let's go to the ground and see if we get any mobs falling. I reckon this is probably the perfect place to be to get the mobs spawning in that chamber over there. So let's just wait here a second and see if anything falls. Okay. Something fell. I didn't see what it was, but it fell. Looked like a skeleton in armor? Okay, that works. That's good to know. Right. We have a automatic way of farming mobs now. Using all the bricks I've been gathering from our stonemason villager, we're going to build a little path out, yeah, between these two houses. Yeah, that should... Okay, that should line up perfectly. Ah, we've got something spawning on the top. Okay, there's slime spawning on the top. We might have to go slab the top. That's fine. We're getting pretty close. We need to make sure a creeper doesn't explode on our head or a skeleton doesn't snipe us out of the air. Oh, there's a creeper. Oh my goodness, that was scary. Okay, I think we're in the right place. Okay, so let's just try right here. Putting our hoppers facing into the chests. I think we are in pretty much the perfect place. I don't know why nothing's spawning now. So I made the hopper platform a little bit bigger, and I've also put slabs up the top there, so we shouldn't have any slime spawning on top of the mob farm. It should all be... I'm going to try and do maybe a day of AFK, so we'll go to day 34, and we'll see how much stuff we get building up in that chest down there. I think the best place to AFK is probably up here. There should still be things spawning in there from here. Yeah. So let's wait to day 35. Day 35 is here, and we've got some gunpowder sat on top of a chest. That's okay. I guess that's good news. I mean, it means we're not collecting everything, but it does also mean we've had mobs. Right, let's see how much stuff we got in a day. Okay, that's pretty good. I am pretty happy with that. Yeah, the bones are the main things we want. We don't really have any use for gunpowder. Slime is kind of nice as well, and string is nice too. Oh, actually, the arrows are good because we do have ourselves a bow. Where is it? Which apparently I've left somewhere. I have slightly expanded the floating island just to make it a bit bigger, so we've got a bit more room to work with when we are building, because that's what we're going to do right now. It looks pretty hideous up there at the moment, so let's do something about that and get a build built around our mob farm right now. That build took quite a long time to get done. As you can see, we are now on day 40. We were on day 35 or something, I think, when I started building this. Yeah, it took a very long time. I was planning on time-lapsing the whole build, but I was freestyling this because I couldn't really come up with a plan. It's such a weird shape of mob farm. It's kind of like a giant mushroom, right? It like bulges out at the top. So I wasn't really sure what I wanted to build, and I kept changing my mind and scrapping it and getting more materials and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's why the time lapse got cut short. But I'm really happy with how it looks actually. Yeah, for a freestyle build, I am pretty pleased with it. And as you can see just there, it's still working as a mob farm miraculously. I didn't break it, which is brutal. But let's go and see if we can get a good view of this from down in the village. I'm guessing we probably can't, but maybe out on the highway we can. Okay, it does look quite cool from out here. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Which one's our horse? This one here. Right, let's give you the saddle back. Let's go see how this mob farm looks from out on the deadly highway over here. Yes, that looks so cool. It looks like something out of Tears of the Kingdom if any of you have played that game. I'm super happy with that. Let's just check to see how the mob farm has been doing whilst we've been building as well. Oh yeah, we got quite a few materials now. I did take the slime balls out a bit earlier, so yeah, we haven't got many of those, but that's fine. We don't need those. One thing I do really want to see is how these floating islands look on a map. So we've got a map from the village over there. We found it in a chest. So yeah, let's go. I'm thinking if we go up to the mob farm, just to make sure we get that on the map. Okay, this should be close enough. Let's have a look at how our floating islands look. Interesting. I will say very interesting. That's a lot of red for the lava. Let's go put this on the wall and see how it looks. Yeah, so I had to get some leather for an item frame. Hence why I've got the steak in my inventory. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of mobs. Yeah, so we've got ourselves an item frame from the cow farm. So let's put this map right here. Oh my god, it just looks so red. I think I like it. But I guess that's what I get for playing in a world full of fiery lava, hey? But now that we have our mob farm up and running, that is all I've got time for in today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.